What's packing, everybody? It's your boy Guy Chow, first of his name, rocking the cheese hat on the backwards tip. Today, we are talking about the press conferences for the head coach, defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator, special teams coordinator, and general manager. I know I'm late to the party, but even though I'm tardy, I'm still going to give y'all my take. This is called a tardy take because it's late. But I watched the conferences officially, finally. I did it on live stream the other day on twitch.tv/GDCHYLDTV. That's Godchild TV. And when you watch these conferences, it's like you kind of know what to expect, right? You know what to expect. A lot of coach speaks, a lot of football talk, a lot of cliches, all those kind of things. But I will say that LaFleur has been pretty impressive on these conferences, whether it's after a game or whether it's during the off season. LaFleur always pretty much comes through, and he always says something that stands out, or that I feel like rings true, or that gives some insight. I think a little bit to the process or whatever you want to say. So I do like these LaFleur press conferences. I like them a little bit more than the Mike McCarthy press conferences. And it wasn't really a lot to take away. Now I'm trying to think back. They hired a minority coach, so congratulations to the Green Bay Packers for hiring a minority coach, the new special teams coordinator. Now, apparently this guy was under the last special teams coordinator who sucked, so it's like we're gonna have to see how he fares better than him. You were on his squad, so you were part of that suckage. You were part of the suck package. They actually did address the kicking game. The reporters, they asked the general manager about that. Brian Gutekunst, like, what do you think about the poor production you've had out of the kicking game the past couple of seasons? And he said basically it is coaching, but it does come down to the talent. And for lack of a better word, he just basically said, basically to paraphrase, I should say, he said that they need to get more talent at that position. And I do think they need to get more talent there, but also there's got to be something that these dudes are just not coaching, because they were really, 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 really bad. Joe Barry, new defensive coordinator. I'm going to be excited to see what he can do. I liked his press conference better than Pettin's press conference, where basically he just admitted that he was going to allow teams to run up and down the field on him. And as he predicted, teams did run up and down the field on his defenses. Joe Barry got a bad deal in his last previous, stints as a defensive coordinator with Washington, the Washington football team, and there's another team in there that I guess didn't really have all that great of defenses. 28th and 32nd, they finished respectfully his 2 years there, so that's not great. But Matt basically said like he felt he didn't have the talent to get the job done at those positions, at those places. He didn't have the talent to get the job done, and he got overlooked as a coordinator for the Los Angeles Rams. He was on the staff there, and twice he got passed over for the DC position. So, there's going to be some unanswered questions coming into the season, like what is this guy going to do? But he said all the right things, playing aggressive. He said he's not afraid of his scars. He looks back at those coaching moments in his life as lessons learned and scars now that he can wear proudly and say, yeah, I failed, or yeah, we didn't have the outcome we wanted, but I'm not afraid or ashamed of these scars. I learned something valuable from that, and I like that. I like that out of a coach. He stood up. He took responsibility. He held himself accountable for like everything that kind of happened at those two previous stints, and I think that he has enough talent on this team. This team has enough talent. Now, could they use some more talent? Yes, They need another cornerback that you can't just pick on opposite Jair Alexander like you could pick on Kevin King. And they need other guys in the middle of that defense to be mean and nasty and to play with their hairs on fire and to be aggressive. And I think they will look to upgrade those positions. But overall, I think he has what it needs. And just briefly, they did speak to Nathaniel Hackett as well. And I mean, he basically just said, yeah, they left some things out there. As good as they were last year, they could have been better. And I agree. They left a lot. They did actually leave a lot out there. And I am going to be interested to see how they come into the year 3. Like, are they going to be this team that's going to run the ball more like they did down the stretch, establish the run, and be a physical team and play off the run with the play action? Or are they going to basically come out and be more what they were last year and pass and sort of mix in the run? I think they need to go all in on running the ball and they need to basically be the number 1 rushing offense in football next year. I think the Packers can do it. I think they have the talent to do it. I think they have the offensive linemen to do it, and I think they have the coach and the coaches in place to do that. And I would like to see the Packers take up that challenge of being the number 1 rushing offense next year. And I think and seeing how that would change the whole complexity and really the attitude of this team. So let me know what you think about the Packers press conference, what their coaches and the general manager had to say. They really just kind of talked about. I think that was really pretty much it. Like, I think maybe they did talk about how the draft is going to be different in the upcoming free agency moves. So this was actually before they signed Jones to the big deal and everything like that. So I didn't have a chance to talk about any of that stuff. But they did kind of ask him about that, and it seemed like they're not going to restructure Rodgers, but they did let go of Boyle, which was interesting, which makes Jordan Love officially now the backup second string quarterback. So look, man, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Please, if you have not done so yet, like this video. Hit thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell as well. And also follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/GodChildTV. That's GDCHYLD TV. Until next time, ladies and gents, boys and girls, pimps and simps, go Pack, go. And remember, the Bears still suck. Peace.
Puda, you the GOAT, boy.